You have probably read the title and now you are thinking to yourself, this guy is full of crap, there is no one single sentence that will make other people love you in the click of your fingers. But there actually is. And just to make it even better for you, I'm not gonna give you one, I'm gonna give you two. I'm gonna give you 3 sentences that are about to improve your charisma by 500%. And just for you to know that I'm a trustable source, my name is Martin and I have 30 friends at my local gym. I have a 12-year-old friendship with my best friend and I have a 1-year-old relationship with my girlfriend with 0 arguments. And before I will expose the 3 most important tactics, I need to talk to you about all the influencers out there. Because all the influencers, charisma, communication experts will tell you, become kind, be extremely nice to others, and become this and that. But they will never ever explain what does that even mean. They will say, become kind, but how do you become kind? Define kind. What behavior should I do to become kind? And they never explain that. So in this video, I'm gonna go that level below, that surface level below, so you can understand becoming kind in a much greater detail. I'm gonna show you what people who are kind are actually doing. So before I share with you the compliment itself, I want to tell you about what specific principle you should have in your mind when telling compliments. When we want to tell compliments, we cannot be like the rest of needy people out there. The rest of people who are needy always and always try to give dishonest compliments. Don't do that, because then your compliment will never stick, because you will not have that emotion, that passion for that compliment. Probably when someone says, I like Harry Potter books, someone who is really needy will just say, oh, I love Harry Potter books too, they are super awesome, even though they have not even read the books. But someone who is kind and not being needy will just ask them, yo, I have never read the Harry Potter books, can you tell me more about them? The nice people are always about themselves. They are nice because they want to gain something from the other person for them. But someone who is kind always cares more about others than they care about themselves. So the best time to give a compliment is when you know down in your heart that you appreciate something about that person. Don't fake it. When someone says they read the Harry Potter books, you don't have to lie and you don't have to go there and say that I love Harry Potter books too. Because if that is not true, just don't say it. I really appreciate that you love Harry Potter books. But if you never read them, don't say that. Don't try to be nice. Be kind and respect your heart and your boundaries. Now that we know that we need to have the honest and positive mindset, let's now just talk about what to practically do to become more kind and more positive. And that is the first one, and that is the joke compliment. The joke compliment is made when 2 of the best emotions in the human body are combined together: laughter and status. That means if you can make someone laugh while you elevate their status, they will remember you forever. Let me give you an example about how I have created this compliment myself. One day I was with my girlfriend inside a gym and we were just doing some exercises, but suddenly a very huge man came really close to us and he started posing in the mirror. And a lot of people would just say, get away, go posing somewhere else. But what I did was that I told him, yo bro, you are so huge that you are even taking my girl's eyes. And you see how of a good compliment is that? You, first of all, are making the situation funny, so that guy left almost immediately. And the second thing, I elevated his status because he is so big, he has so much muscles, then he is taking even my girl's eyes. So that is one good example how you can implement this. Then I'm gonna also give you a second one. When I again went into my gym, I saw 2 of my friends scrolling on their phone, and I came up to them and asked them, what are you guys doing? And they were rating girls' Instagram profiles. And one of these guys was following me on Instagram. So he was just scrolling through his contacts on Instagram, and then the second guy clicked on my profile and he said, this guy, he's the hottest one of them all. You can imagine how that would make someone feel absolutely amazing. It is funny on one hand, but on the second hand, it is also a thing that elevates the other person. What a lot of people will try to do is that they will try to make jokes that de-elevate, that dethrone the other person. We've probably met a lot of these people in the school. They make fun of you in front of everyone in a very negative way, just just to get the entire class to laugh. Maybe some childish adults do this still in their adulthood, but we see this a lot in our childhood when someone made fun of us just to get a laugh out of the whole class. And these people are usually never liked. Even though they get the laugh from the entire class, nobody really likes them. And the reason for that is because they trade quick laughs for the long time love and respect. But why can't we get both? We can get love and kindness, but on the other hand, we can also get laugh and humor. And the way how we do that is by doing the joke compliments. The compliment that is about to elevate the other person's status, but will also make them feel absolutely amazing because it implements humor. Now that I've covered the first compliment, let's move to the other one. And this compliment will strive for more quantity, not for quality. The first one was more about the quality. This makes someone laugh and it also elevates their status. But what if we can give multiple compliments to different people in just one sentence? I'm gonna show you exactly how this works. For example, I'm gonna give you the example how the quantity compliment works. The best example I can give to you is that once I have seen this one very jacked guy in the gym. And yes, all of my stories are from my gym because I go into gym very often. And one of these guys was always going to the gym. He was very disciplined and he was very jacked. One of the best looking guys, hands down, in our gym. But he was always going into the gym with his trainer. So I thought to myself, whoa, I really appreciate his physique. How can I tell him that his physique looks absolutely amazing, but also compliment the trainer at the same time? See, you are complimenting his physique with the trainer. So what I would say to that person would be something like, yo dude, your physique looks absolutely amazing. That is the direct proof that Matthew is the best trainer in the entire gym. You see, first of all, I complimented his physique, but the second of all, I complimented also the trainer who trained him and who helped him achieve that true physique. And that is the double compliment. Unfortunately, I never said that to him, but you can imagine that someone, if they would receive a compliment like that, would be extremely grateful for the person who said that thing. And also, you are spreading the positivity and the kindness even further by giving the compliment to also the trainer, but at the same time also at the guy who has the great physique. A very important disclaimer though, you can use the double compliment not on multiple different people, but about multiple different behaviors of that single person. Let me show you what do I mean by this. For example, if you see someone benching really high kilograms on the bench in the gym, instead of just saying, yo bro, you have so much weight on that bar, that's awesome, you are so strong. Yes, don't get me wrong, that is extremely good also, but let's elevate this a step above. Yo bro, listen, you have so much weight on that bar, I believe that's because you were so disciplined and drinking those protein shakes every single day. See, the double compliment. You complimented his weight on the bench and on the bar, but the second thing, you also complimented his discipline and his act of will to drink protein shakes every single day. So this is how you can use the double compliment to your advantage. And now that I have talked about the double compliment, let's move to the third tactic. And I can guarantee you, this tactic is at the first not noticeable whatsoever, but people will love you if you use this tactic, and that is a guarantee from me myself. I'm gonna give you another very good example. I was inside a kebab store one day and I ordered some fries. Yes, very weird ordering fries in a kebab shop, I know. But I ordered some fries and the man behind the desk put some sauce onto my fries. But when I looked at the sauce, I was a little bit disappointed because he did not put a lot of sauce on those fries. And what do you think the 99% would do in this situation? Every single one of them would just say, oh, you put so little sauce onto my fries, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Why are you even working here? I want to see your manager. They would immediately start creating this drama. But what someone who has great emotional understanding would do is that they would put the blame onto themselves. A lot of people will just go into that drama direction and they have no emotional understanding whatsoever. But someone with a good charisma and with good emotional understanding will do something like this. Hey, excuse me, I really love the sauce that you gave me on those fries. Can I get a little bit more because I am extremely loving it? You see, you are giving the fries, the sauce, the compliment that you are enjoying it, but you are putting the blame on yourself. You're not putting the blame onto the other person that he gave you almost none sauce whatsoever. You are saying that I am hungry. I love it. It is so good for me. You're saying me, me, me. I know a lot of times when you are hearing about social skills and communication, you don't want to think me, me, me. But if it helps the other person to understand that they have not done something horribly bad, then me, me, me. Put the blame onto yourself. Put the responsibility onto yourself instead of saying to them, you have put so little sauce onto the fries. You should be ashamed of yourself. That's what stupid people would do. But the people who are one of the top 0.1% in charisma would do this simple tactic. Instead of saying to the person behind the desk that, listen bro, you are so bad, they will say, oh, I'm just extremely hungry. I just love eating those fries. I just love eating that sauce. Can you please give me a little bit more of that sauce? Because I just gobble it up so quickly because I'm loving it. You see the huge difference. The one is spreading positivity and is putting the blame onto you that you are a big hungry eater. And I know your ego is not gonna like this, but if you want to be super charismatic, you need to destroy your ego first, and then people will see you for who you truly are. So the next time someone will give you a bad order in the restaurant, or someone will just not give you enough sauce on your kebab, for example, come up to them and tell them, would you be so kind and give me some more fries or more sauce, because I am loving it and I'm so hungry today. You see the huge difference? You're not blaming the other person, but instead you're blaming yourself. And by the way, because you got this far into the video, I have a very special surprise for you. My name is Martin and I am the inventor of the social yin yang. Imagine one day you will be so charismatic that people will start to naturally gravitate towards you. Everyone will start shaking hands with you and nobody around you will be a snake. The light side of the yin yang represents your charisma, your understanding, your ability to listen to other people and give compliments. But on the other hand, the dark side is the respectful side. The dark side represents you being assertive and being respected by other people, and you will never have to wear this stupid mask to please other people ever again. And I myself have created a program where I will help you achieve social mastery, aka social yin yang itself. In the social yin yang program, you'll get access to 30 plus hours of courses and lectures about charisma and communication skills. But on the other hand, you will still be able to get access to me as your charisma and communication skills expert. Imagine one day being inside a conversation, or you will just don't know what to do with yourself. You can just pull up the phone and you can message me and I will tell you exactly what to do in that situation, because I have been in that situation myself, so I know how to solve it. And then finally, the third thing, you get access to a full community of people who are just like you, who want to improve their charisma and social skills. So you can talk about them, about anything, and send memes about social anxiety if you want to. And just to make it even better for you, if you see no results in the first 3 months you will join the Social Yin Yang program, I will personally refund all of your money back to you. Because if you will not succeed, I don't want your money whatsoever. So if you are interested in becoming the most charismatic version of yourself, click the first link in the description. I will see you there. And for some reason, if you are still not ready yet, click the second link in the description and I will hop with you on a 30-minute one-on-one call where I will personally help you improve your charisma and social skills. And if you want to know how I am able to hold conversations for sometimes even 8 hours, you should click this video right here. Live a happy life.